What a man is thinking when he ignores you. This is something that every woman is actually struggling with. Sometimes they really want to know what the man is thinking when the man is ignoring them or do not really want to come closer to them at a particular point in time or for some time. Okay, so they keep guessing, they keep thinking about a whole lot of things. What have I done? What am I doing that is pushing him away from me or that is making him ignore me all this while? So today I'm coming to you guys today and then give you some of the things that a man is thinking whenever he ignores you. Sometimes it might probably not be your fault. Men have their own thing that we struggle with. So it's not every time that when a man ignores you, that means that you are at fault or you've done something wrong. They have their own reasons for sometimes ignoring you. And that's what we are going to talk about today. Stay with me. I'll be right back.
Keep watching and listening to Love Dr. OB for your relationship advice, life goals, and financial tips.
All right, welcome back, guys. My name is Bride Bobby. Call me Love Dr. Obi on all social media handles. You can find me over there. Check out my amazing videos on whatever I've been talking about: relationships, life goals, and financial tips. Every week on this channel, I bring you amazing videos on relationships, on financial tips, and also sometimes life goals, on things that will help you promote your relationship and your lifestyle. Okay, so if you are new on my channel, please don't hesitate to hit on the subscribe button down there. It is very, very important to me. Also, hit on the notification bell so that whenever there's a new video, you actually get it before anyone else does it. So today we are talking about what a man is thinking when he ignores you as a woman. The first thing is that chances are that you've done something he's complained before. Okay, men do not really like to talk so much, or they do not really like to emphasize on things over and over again. So when a man is ignoring you, chances are that he says something or he's complaining about something, a behavior, an attitude, an action that he didn't want you to do it again or didn't want you to do it in a particular way, but you went ahead and did it anyway. And so when he finds out, he's going to give you attitude or he's going to ignore you. Okay, because they do not like to talk so much on things. When men talk so much, it's kind of seems like they are women and no man wants to be termed or classified as a woman. Okay, and so what it means to them is that, do your own thing, let me do my own thing, because you don't listen to me, you don't respect me, you don't value my words, kind of thing. So they will actually ignore you because they've complained about something already and you did it again. Sometimes they will not even tell you that this is what you've done, but they will just ignore you until they are okay with themselves before they come back to you. Take note of that. The second thing is that something might have happened before and he needed time to think things through. It's not every time that whenever a man ignores you, then it means that you've done something wrong. No. Men need time to think things through. Especially think that we do not have so much control over, or something that we just need to find solutions to that. Because we are problem solvers, and anytime we want to find solutions to things. And so let's say something happened before at our workplace, let's say at a particular gathering or family issues or whatever, we need time to sit down, to sit back and then gather our ideas and kind of find solution for that problem. So at that time, we need that focus to focus on that and to solve that problem, because we are task oriented. This task is what I want to do, so let me focus on that one. Any other thing that may come aside what I'm trying to do is kind of noise to me. Okay, so you may be worrying him, forcing him to talk so much, but he's trying to ignore it because he's got something on his mind that he needed to take care of or he needed to think things through. It has got nothing to do with you. So just let him be, let him think about things, and then after he's done, or whenever you think that, oh, I do have a clear idea of what I'm going to do about this particular situation, he will be that man again and then come back to you. All right, so don't always worry about when man ignores you. Sometimes they are thinking about things, and then when they're done, they come back to you. The third thing is that when a man is not so sure about you, he can ignore you. Okay, because they don't really want to voice things out. Let's say, I'm not really interested in you, or I'm not sure about you, or there's somebody I'm seeing, or kind of. So what they do is that they try to ignore you so that you just be fed up and then you leave yourself. In that case, they are not taking responsibility for the breakup of the relationship, but you actually wanted to leave. It's human nature, and men are also fond of doing that kind of thing because they do not want to take full responsibility, so that you don't tell people that he broke up with me, he did that. No. So they will try to ignore you sometimes consciously or subconsciously. And then when you realize that this person is ignoring you, you complain. He said, I'm not ignoring you, I'm doing it, I'm busy, I'm that. Before you realize, you are fed up and then you leave, and then he'll be a free person. So one thing is that when a man ignores you, he's probably not so sure about it. Probably there's somebody whom he's considering or has considered already, or he's trying to just push you somewhere, which he's not interested in that relationship anymore. That's also another thing that the man is thinking whenever he's ignoring you. The last time I want to talk about that we are off here is that when a man ignores you, he's probably thinking about his future. Every man has a long-term plan, so they think about things that they want to do, a vision that they want to achieve, objectives that they set for themselves. And so sometimes men could struggle so much and then they are not seeing clearly what they want to achieve in life. Okay, when such situation happens like that, they do step back and try to think things through. So they could be silent, they could be themselves, they could hate themselves in a room, they could just want to go to some place to meditate. All those things are times they've reserved for themselves to think things through and to see how they're going to take care of their life so that they don't become failures in society. Okay, and so during this process, thinking about their future, especially when their objectives are taking longer than expected to be achieved, they think a lot. So in this period, this man could be ignoring you for several reasons. And so when he ignores you, it doesn't mean you've done something wrong. I mean, he's trying to figure out what he wants to do with his life. He's trying to figure out what the future has for him. Okay, sometimes you do not see things clearly. The future seems vague, and so they do not know whether they can continue the journey with you, because if they've not established that future, what are they going to give to you? Or in case you get pregnant, in case you get married, what kind of future is he going to give to the wife and then the kids? Okay, so they think about all these things, not necessarily that you've done something wrong, but they're just figuring out what they want to do in life. So ladies, these are what I've got for you on what the man is thinking when he's actually ignoring. Sometimes it may be your fault, sometimes it may not be your fault. But men really like solace and do want to spend time alone themselves. Okay, so most of the time it is not because of what you've done, it's because of the situation, the circumstance that is forcing them to buy time for themselves or space for themselves. So sometimes, or most of the time, give them that space and then let them think things through so that after that they can come to you, that same person. So if you are new on my channel, please hit on the subscribe button down there so that every week whenever I upload any video, you can actually get it before anyone else does. So I wouldn't want to waste so much of your time. I'll see you in my next video. Stay blessed.